Nothing, no questions
I don't
today?
have any top of mind questions today.
Okay. Hold up, my son's trying to leave too early. Okay, then I want to talk about uh, lead follow-up, if you don't have any questions. Um, I'm curious, Amy and Erica, both of you on this. How many leads do you think that you have received that you thought you should talk to that just have not really gone anywhere?
Yeah, I have a handful. I've met people, talked to them, and then followed up to try to get their email and no response. Um, I don't know, a handful.
A lot, probably. If we were to really think about it, like, I think that's the hardest part about real estate is the not now business. Someone saying, "Oh, we're gonna move shortly, or maybe one day, or if all the stars align," kind of a thing, and then they just get kind of set on the back burner. I think the secret here is just have some consistency and some sort of a system to follow up with them. Now, emails are the easiest thing to automate with that, but they're the least effective. And so there has to be some sort of text or email I'm sorry, text or phone call that happens with some sort of consistency to do it there. How are you guys trying to stay top of mind for those people?
Well, I try to get their email so I can put them in my monthly newsletter. At least they're
Love
hearing
that.
something positive from me that's hopefully fun and helpful. But
Love that
sometimes,
idea.
like one person, he's renting in Eagle Mountain and he was interested in information, but when I text to follow up, he doesn't respond. So, you know,
Yep.
that's harder.
Hey, you can go out. Love you. Bye. Um, yeah, I feel like often we get these leads. Hold up, let me shut down movies. How do I do that? Sorry,
No worries.
I don't know how to work my van.
Oh, oh, trying to close the door automatically.
Okay, I had sound stop. Okay, um, so I think that that's a common thing with leads is that they are unresponsive, and I don't think that that means that they are saying no. I always joke that real estate's not dating. And so when someone ghosts you, you're okay to keep reaching back out to them. I just think that they're not ready to respond for whatever reason. So they don't feel like they can say yes or even reach back out. And so people just kind of uh, leave it, just read the text and don't really respond. So I think continually reaching out to people in situations like this is a great idea. So even if it's every like 3 or 4 weeks, just a quick little text or phone call, just like, hey, just checking in. How's real estate going? Have the plans changed? What's going on? Those kind of things. I think that is one of the best things that you can do to stay top of mind and just to be there. It's not being pushy. You're just checking in, just wondering how you can help. They've seen any houses that they want to go see, those kind of things.
So what's the best way? I could see it really getting easy to totally forget about people because as we've been talking, I remembered some people at an open house. I don't have their email, and I remember they've kind of ghosted me a little bit. So it's easy to start forgetting about people.
Yes.
What's your system to I mean, I often go through my whole database and just look at everyone on there sometimes, but that's probably not the most effective way. Have you found a more effective way to keep people top of mind?
Yep. So the way that I set it up is in command, I add people tags based off of when I think that they're going to purchase. So if I think that they're like now type business, like in the next month, I tag them as hots, and those are my top priorities. Um, some people tag this just now. So however you want to name it. There's also then the next stage is like the 1 to 3 months out. Someone's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy real soon or sell real soon. Those are, I call them nurtures, but other people will tag them 1 to 3 months just to be a little more literal. And with those people, that's going to be like priority number two, obviously. And then I have like longer term category that I call watch, which is I think is like 3 to 6 months. And then there's also like the 6 month plus, like long term type people. And so I just keep them in order of priority with that. And so then I just have a standard for myself on how often I should reach out. Like the now business, those people that are like ready to go, those people you should be talking to probably every single week or reaching out to them. Because if you're not talking to them, someone else is. And so um, that would be like an every week. Now the nurtures that might be every 2 to 3 weeks, and then the watches might be, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks, kind of an idea. And so then all you do is they're tagged that way, and you have an accountability of how often you're going to call them or text them, and you just log that communication in command. And then you can say, okay, I'm going to look at all my hots that I haven't logged communication with in a week. And then that's who you should reach out to first. Then you move to your nurtures, to your watches, to your long terms, kind of an idea. And then as you roll through that way, you end up with like reaching out to everyone, just figuring out how can I help type of an idea. And then the people that are ready will raise their hands. The people that aren't, um, they'll just keep being on the back burner. And that's the best way that I've found to stay so that you are top of mind, and that when that lead is ready, that you are the person. So that all of your all of all of your effort to gather these leads is not in vain because you are actually converting the leads. And I saw Rich just sent something in WhatsApp for the 66-day challenge, which would be a great thing to do as you're building this out. Questions, thoughts, objections? Okay, so here's the breakdown of how to do this.
Morning. Oh,
Oh,
can
Erica,
you
hey,
repeat
how's
that?
it going?
Hey, how are you? Can you please repeat that last part? The 66 days is a what?
Oh, it's a challenge. Let's see, exactly. Um, Rich sent it on how to use tags. Um,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, there's a
Okay.
video there on how to use tags, and I suggest watching that and learning how to use tags because everyone should go in command, and then you should tag them appropriately. So, like I said, mine are hot, nurture, watch, long term. You might want to do now 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 months plus kind of tags, however you want to name them that makes sense in your brain. And then you just work off of those tags. So step one would be get everyone in. Step two is tag all of these leads. And then from there, number three would just be have like your cadence of accountability with yourself. How often should you reach out to these different types of leads? And then you can just roll through that. And then when you wake up Monday morning and you're like, who should I call today? you can easily have like a priority list of who you need to call, especially with some of these leads that you've gotten. And that's how some of these top producers are able to just stay consistent with getting more and more closings. So go brain dump all of your people that you have in command into command. So if you're like, I met them at an open house or remember this person, whatever, get all of those people into command as a lead and then start tagging them. And definitely watch that video that Rich sent out so you know exactly what to be doing with tags. And then we can just keep building out that database to really make it work for you so you can convert all of these leads. I'm out and about, so I don't have the DTD2 today. As soon as I get to my home here in 10 minutes or so, I will shoot a text out WhatsApp on who you should be calling today.
Ignite, grow your database with Carl Spencer today. Hope you
Oh
can all
yes.
come.
Yeah, come see Carl. It should be awesome. And then definitely plan on team meeting tomorrow. We are doing our business planning clinic. So we're going to start it at 11 and it will go through 1. We'll have a little break for lunch, but definitely plan on that. So, okay, enjoy Ignite today and go call all those leads.
Thanks. Thank you, Cameron.